All right. Hey, welcome in. All right. Oh, we didn't do our mic check. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
I can hear you fine.
Okay. Check, 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 check.
I can't hear me.
Which one? Check,
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 check, check, check, check,
Check, check, check, check, check, check, check, check. No, that's you. That's you.
check, 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 check.
That's you.
Check, 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 check.
Check 1, 2. Check, check, check.
1, 2, check,
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 1,
check,
2.
check. Yes, yes, no.
No.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check. Check, 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
Check. Check, 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 1.
I'm good. I can hear.
Check, 1, 2.
No.
Check, 1, 2. Check, check, check,
check.
check.
Something you just did worked.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Check. All right, everyone, let's get set. Okay, ready? Hey, hey. Wait, we gotta fix one camera. Slightly. Just slightly. Check 1, 2. How we doing on that camera over there? You good over there? Check 1, 2. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Mike and Ansel show. I am Mike Urueta and my co-host Ansel Brown. We are back in the studio after a 1-month hiatus. I've been gone since the 2nd of May.
I don't know you anymore.
Who are you?
I know. I asked it first. I didn't really ask a question, I guess. I just said I don't know you anymore.
Wow.
I don't recognize you. Your hair is grown out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your beard is grown out.
Beard. Wow.
Yeah, it's grown out.
Yes. I've been on a whirlwind tracking across America on my quest to find you. That's right. I've been out meeting you, our listeners across America, doing one-on-ones, doing fitness things, and just checking out America. I got to go to Hollywood. I went to the San Francisco Bay Area. I went to Half Moon Bay. I went to Dublin, California. I went to Burbank. I went to, oh my gosh. Then I went over to Las Vegas.
But I'm gonna say Holland.
Yes, I almost said Holland. I went to Holland, that's it. Hey, welcome in. I also had a chance to go to St. George, Utah. They happened to have the Ironman race going on the weekend after I got there. So I was kind of bummed about that. But it was pretty cool. I saw a lot of cool things going on there. Then I went back to Las Vegas. I actually won some money.
You won money.
I won some money.
So
I can't claim how much I won. It was just under the amount you have to report.
that's cool though. That's awesome.
So yeah, so
wait. So they just under the amount you have to report. As in like
confirm or deny.
Okay. All right, this is where you won it in the slot machine.
Slot machine.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
So won the slot machine at $3 bet and ching 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 for almost 2 minutes. It kept cha-chinging, cha-chinging.
No, that's fun though.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, that was kind of neat. So after that, then I went back to Las Vegas after I left St. George, Utah. I had an opportunity to see my father, my stepmom, got to see my daughter and her lovely sister and her amazing young man, her boyfriend. And let's see, what else did I get to see? I saw a bunch of people on my journey, so it was pretty cool. And then I went to South Carolina.
South Kakalaki.
South Carolina, and then while I was there, I was like, hey, let's now go to Columbus, Ohio. Then I got on a plane and went to Columbus, Ohio. So I've been kind of just traveling around. So that's been really cool. Had some great opportunities. And should we do it now, everyone? Should we embarrass him now? While I was gone, I found something for you.
Oh no. Now I'm worried.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Now I'm worried because you kind of said it. the way that you said it. And now it's like, what the hell are you gonna show me?
What the hell? Crystal hates that. I hope she listens to this and makes a comment. What the hell? So,
What the heck? Is that better?
well, I got something for you. When I was in, what state was I in? Let me try to remember. Oh, I forgot. Do you remember I went to Austin, Texas?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Alaska.
I went to Texas. I forgot about Texas. So I went to Texas. And I got something cool for you. And if the price tag is still on it, just ignore it.
$2.
All right, everyone. Should I hold it up or let him hold it up? Comments? Anyone? Anyone? All right. Here it is. It's not wrapped, but there it is. That's how guys roll. So hold it up, show everyone in the cameras what you got. Very cool. Very cool. Read it. The Second Amendment.
It's a lot to read those. This Second Amendment, liberty or death, and then it goes over the
Unite or die.
yet relentlessly defending. Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
This is
so
awesome.
so hold that shirt up real quick. Now I gotta debunk a myth out there. Hold it down for your clapper team. So that rattlesnake right there, a lot of people are calling it out, saying that's a racist symbol. I gotta debunk that. So
It's not, it's not.
I was in the Marine Corps, and this actually came out in the Marine Corps, a symbol of our units. That's all it was. And people have made it into a racist thing. It's not a racist thing, everyone. Calm down. It started with the Marine Corps. So there you go. There you have it. It has to do with the Second Amendment. So there you go. So that I got to you when I was in, was it Austin? Yeah, I went to Austin, Texas.
Awesome.
So I forgot to give it to you that last podcast, remember?
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So don't forget,
Love it.
let's embarrass him some more.
Oh, gosh.
I got him something else
Ah.
when we were in Hollywood. That's right,
Oh.
Hollywood.
Now I'm interested.
So couldn't get her to come back. No, I'm just kidding. Your wife's gonna kick my butt. I was teasing. So same thing. I got this when I was in Hollywood, and that's for you. You'll have to sport that.
Yeah.
There you go. Read it.
It's my nickname, Hollywood.
Hollywood, California.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. So that is for just my appreciation
Oh, I'm so impressed.
of On the Road, all the
Grateful and impressed.
wow. Well, don't
I didn't say I was gonna kiss you. You know, I didn't say that.
Hey, wait. Oh, what's up, everyone? Hey, everyone, real quick, just wanted to give you a shout out. We are streaming live on YouTube. I want to say hello to all our YouTube friends out there. We're on YouTube live right now. Go to, currently our platform is Mike. Is it Mike Space Urueta, right? I got
Or Ansel Brown. I'm streaming too.
yeah, so Mike Urueta or Ansel Brown, go to either one of our YouTube channels and you can watch us live right now. Also, excuse me.
Allergies. You're not used to North Carolina air anymore because you haven't been here.
No, I slept in some saliva. Okay, so we are also live streaming on Clapper. Hey everyone, Clapper is the new up and coming social media app overtaking TikTok. Go to your store and your app store and download the Clapper app. That's right, the Clapper app. And you could follow Iron Man Mike, that's my call sign on YouTube, on Clapper and TikTok, and also Ansel Brown on TikTok and Clapper.
Ansel Brown Music on TikTok. Ansel Brown Music on Clapper. Ansel Brown on YouTube.
And that's Ansel, Ansel. Hey, check it out, guys. Hey, we have some viewers commenting from Australia. So I'd like to say welcome to the Mike and Ansel show. So we appreciate you guys being here today. And this is awesome. So I'm glad they're here.
Yeah, welcome. I want to go to Australia. That's one of
I
my,
have to adjust.
one of the places I want to go.
So speaking of places to go, I just booked another flight. I'm headed to China on June 7th. I will be headed to China, actually first Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey, where's my Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania fans and friends? Love to see you while I'm out there for about a day and a half before I fly on a plane.
Where?
I'm going to Pittsburgh,
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh. Okay, I thought you said for a minute, I was thinking you were going to go to Philadelphia. Okay.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I could have sworn earlier you said Philadelphia, so then I'm hearing Pittsburgh, so
It's Pittsburgh. Wait, what state is the Pittsburgh Steelers in?
that's Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I guess I'm going to Pennsylvania. I said the wrong state.
No, you said it right. You said I'm going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But then earlier you said Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, yeah, I definitely said that wrong. Okay, definitely said that wrong.
Yeah, that's what you said to me earlier. So that's what I had to take a double take because I was like, oh wait, I thought you said
Right.
Philadelphia. Okay, cool.
There we go.
That'd be fun. That's an interesting area, the riverfront and all that stuff. I've never been, I've just heard about it. I need to go to Pittsburgh at some point.
So on Wednesday, Wednesday is the 7th, right?
Yeah, I don't even know what today is.
7th? Wait a minute, hold on. So we'll be able to do the podcast from the hotel. But on the 7th, Thursday, I'll be getting on a plane.
Okay,
So Thursday, early morning, let's look at a calendar, double check that.
here, I'll do it. I'll open my calendar for you.
Actually, I was gonna need that, but.
Let's see, today is the 24th of May and the 7th is Wednesday,
So next Monday, I fly to
the 5th.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
The 6th, I have work obligations. And then Wednesday is
3 days.
6th. No, the 7th is Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I will be getting on a plane.
I'm sorry.
Bummer.
I'm
Hey, do
sorry.
you want to do it Tuesday night? We can do it. Any?
It would depend. I'll look to see if we can do that.
Well,
It's okay.
I have my other
Yeah,
safe space on Tuesdays from 7 to 8. We could do it from 9 to. We could do it from. Well, we'll do it from your.
yeah,
laptop.
we can talk about it. We'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
figure something out. Well, maybe we can just record one and not do it live.
Oh, I got plenty of recording.
Yeah.
I got 78.
You just gotta add the backdrop and then you're good.
Yep. Hey, everyone, don't forget to comment, share this live stream out. We'd greatly appreciate you. And if you could go onto our YouTube and Clapper accounts, subscribe and follow, we would greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, when we finally get the Mike and Ansel show YouTube channel, it'll be easier.
Yes.
Because we can just have everything in one place.
Exactly.
And then we could, always let Clapper, tune in behind the scenes like they've been doing, which is cool.
Absolutely. And we do appreciate, I see a lot of familiar faces that come every week, and we appreciate you. And those who have been donating and contributing to our show, without your generous contributions, we greatly appreciate those. And it helps keep our show going. So if you are in a position where you can donate, we'd greatly appreciate that. We do put a lot of the money back into, matter of fact, I got some working on another sponsor right now with some more prizes, giveaway prizes. So we're working on that. If you have a product that you'd like to donate to offer up to get a little bit of free advertising for some product giveaways, hey, reach out to me and direct message me, and I'll reach back out to you and we can discuss that. So we appreciate you, much appreciated. And hey, did you hear about what's going on in the news these days?
You know, I honestly,
I got a topic for you.
I'm usually pretty good about current events, but the last 2 weeks in particular, I've been so busy, it's been hard.
So I got a book here. I want to read a couple of just random pages. I'm literally going to thumb through it. I don't have any pre-marked pages at all. I'm just going to open it up. And it's called The World According to Mr. Rogers. Important Things to Remember, Fred Rogers. If you could only sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to the people you may never, ever dream of, there is something of yourself that leaves at every meeting with another person. And this is according to the world, according to Mr. Rogers. I quote,
That's
end quote.
And this is, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor, won't you be mine? It should be mine. Okay, is that the one? That's the same Mr. Rogers, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, so okay, so I just randomly turned to page 6, but I realized it was in the middle, so I had to turn a couple pages. But at the beginning, here's one here, page 6. From the song, "The Truth Will Make Me Free." You might remember this from our childhood. What if I were very, very sad and all I did was smile? I wonder after a while what might become of my sadness. What if I were very, very angry and all I did was sit and never think about it? What might become of my anger? Where would they go? And what would they do if I could let them out? Maybe I'd fall. I can't read it. Maybe get sick or doubt. But what if I could know the truth and say just how I feel? I think I'd learn a lot that's real about freedom. Thoughts?
I like it. I mean, it's a good film.
Here, I'll let you pick one out random. All right, everyone.
And I don't know anybody that really doesn't want freedom, right?
Yeah, so that was page 6, so I'll go back to page 6. So how are you all doing? I hope you guys have been doing a great job with keeping the fort down here in Mooresville, North Carolina. And put in the chats, where are you listening and live streaming this from? We'd love to know where our audience is at, and we appreciate you all being here, and we appreciate you very much.
All right, I got one for you. And yes, we do appreciate you incredibly much. What makes the difference between wishing and realizing our wishes? Lots of things. And it may take months or years for a wish to come true, but it's far more likely to happen when you care so much about a wish that you'll do all you can to make it happen.
There we go, Mr. Rogers.
I feel, I kind of saw him standing there in front of the puppets, in front of the Queen, saying that.
Absolutely.
If you ever watch Mr. Rogers, and he had this cool king and queen puppet characters, and I used to be infatuated with that when I'd get up and my mom would have it on. I think it was on PBS. I don't know, it was on those stations, but it's memorable. I still I can hear his voice, I can hear the voices of the characters. I'm not going to try to do it, so don't ask. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So there was a post going around. Oh, sorry.
Did you get that on the airplane? Like for the airplane trip? Is that why you have that?
No, actually got that from a colleague.
Okay, that's cool. At work.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was a good gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's cool.
So yeah,
I'm impressed.
I got it from the HR.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I guess
Very nice.
I still need to go over there.
Yes. So, oh my gosh, that's a whole nother topic. Let's skip that topic there. Oh, I just realized I didn't put all my lights on. Hey, let's put this light on. Let's see if it goes on. Oh, there it is.
Like looking on my screen here, behind you on your screen, I should say, or your camera. It just like you said, oh, it's on. It went blink like this little blink.
It looks nice.
So you want to get into current events? You want to get into?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I've been traveling the world. I've been on social media. I've seen all kinds of different topics going on. Let's hit. I don't have a computer in front of me, so you got the.
I got an iPad and a computer.
My iPad died, so if anybody wants to deal with me, an iPad to me, I would love you. I will let you.
He has a wish list on Amazon. Just go find Mike Urueta Amazon. I'm joking.
I'd like to know about this wish list. Tell me about it. That was so funny. Hey, thank you for the likes, Amber, Robinette. Thank you so much, Amber. Appreciate you. But yeah, current events.
I don't know any. I told you I haven't been watching the news.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we always jump into AI, but I'm telling you, AI is becoming a thing right now. The artificial intelligence. Let me tell you what I know about it. Without me even looking at the internet, obviously, because I don't have it in front of me. Love from Australia. Hey, thank you so much. Mary girl. I hope I said that right. I appreciate you. We have Australia in the house. Thank you for joining us from Australia. Love the loves. Kisses from Iron Man Mike and Ansel Brett. So yeah, so AI.
Yeah, so you're gonna say what you know about it.
So I can't say some of what I'd like to share with you, but what I can tell you is the autonomous driving is being greatly, drastically improved by a company out of California. I can't go more than that. But other than that, there's going to be some amazing new technology coming out. Matter of fact, there's a lot of companies that are coming out with amazing technology. And I see this robots. Okay, I know there's the self-driving cars, which is freaking, how do you do that? How do you even fathom, like realizing, oh, there's a little baby in front of me, in front of the car who slipped and fell, and oh, I know to stop. Versus differentiating that from a plastic bag in the road.
And what does it do if a deer runs in from, because they tell you, or let's say a squirrel is a better example. They tell you don't just hit the brakes. Unfortunately, the poor animal made its choice, and you made your choice because you're driving 65 miles an hour on a 35. And if you hit your brakes, then you're more likely to cause other people to wreck, not just yourself. So what does the AI do in a circumstance like that? Because that the algorithm that it uses has to play how do I avoid accidents with humans over anything else?
Right.
And property. So, like the car not getting damaged. So I'd love to know. If anybody knows that's watching, I'd love to know if you can research it for me.
Well, check this out. What I do know is I know some laws in California. I don't remember how accurate they are, but I do remember and recall if you pump your brakes for a small animal, like a squirrel, and you cause an accident, somebody rear-ending you, it's your fault for pumping your brakes to a little animal. Have you heard that? Am I the only one that's heard that?
Yeah, I think it's similar
They
to.
expect you to hit it, but you know what? When I see a little squirrel, I don't want to run over a squirrel.
So
that's just me.
I think
guts all up in my car and I gotta wash it.
I'd almost bet that most people, try to somewhat avoid, but don't like swerve into another lane of oncoming traffic or off the road. So hopefully most people are cognizant of if there's anybody behind them.
Right.
And
Situational awareness,
Yes.
know who's behind
Yeah.
you.
so I don't know, I would be a little bit, I'd be a little bit,
Remiss.
yeah, well, no, not remiss, I'd just be a little bit nervous about what the AI would do. I mean, that's really what concerns me, because I know what I would do. I would just go through the animal,
Right.
because, I mean, at the end of the
Did
day,
you guys hear that? Watch out for your little poodles. If they go in front of Ansel in the road, he's going through them.
if there's nobody behind me and it's a uncongested street, I will do my best to
Right.
not hit them.
Right.
I will do that. But I'm not gonna risk my life because an animal ran in front of me if it's gonna cause me to cause
Agreed.
injuries.
No, I totally agree with you there. Not risking your life. You shouldn't be going 65 and a 35 though.
No, I agree. Yeah, that's what I mean. You made your choice, right? You're going faster than you should be. So another problem is if you hit your brakes and then you cause an accident, the cops see your brake line and how far it is, they're gonna know how fast you were going, and then you're screwed even more.
Right.
But you may have saved Bambi, I don't know. So is it worth points on your license? I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, especially.
I mean,
if they blow
All
your-
life is worth points. Okay, I get that. I do.
Right,
and
and
that's-
especially if you blow and find out that you're point something.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say that we were drinking. I wouldn't say that. I don't ever do that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, not me, that
That
now.
was a trick question.
Too, yeah.
Hey, Princess Luna 2.0. Hey,
It's
everyone, don't forget to
happening.
follow Princess Luna on Clapper. She's on TikTok, she's on Instagram, she's on Facebook, she's on almost every single social media. And Patty, oh, hey, Patty's in here. I'm getting a massage. Patty is a licensed LMT massage therapist, sports medicine. And because I do my sports, she's actually coming to Mooresville, North Carolina. So you can get in line there, buddy.
That's pretty cool.
She's doing massages. So we'll get a group of people lined up and you'll actually be able to make your money back from your flights. There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So.
Pretty freaking cool.
And welcome in Cornbread. Welcome in.
There she is, cornbread,
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun.
butter and honey.
Butter and honey. Here we go. Hey, welcome in. This is the Mike and Ansel podcast. We appreciate you all coming in, joining us. We give us a shout out. Let us know what state and city, your country that you're watching our stream from today, our podcast. We already saw Australia is in the house. We have New York. Hey, thank you. Shout out to Princess Luna from New York. And then we have watching from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, US of A. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Man, go ahead and let us all know. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube and Clapper channels and Facebook and Instagram. Follow all of our social media. And Florida, we got Florida in the house. Fantastic. Thank you for being here, Florida. And we just followed Ansel. Oh, nice. Hey, you just got yourself a new follower.
Oh, who followed me?
Let's see, the massage therapist. Patty,
Oh, thank you.
Patty, you're
Let me follow you back.
there. You go. Awesome, outstanding. So, hey, we appreciate you all coming in here every single week. Don't forget to. Do you know where your kids are tonight? Remember back in the day, at 10 o'clock at night, they would put on the TV reminding our parents where your children were at. And that was a cool thing because we were supposed to be in when the street lights came on. And if you weren't in the house, you got your behind spanked and you got grounded.
But you made me think of something when you said that. So I saw an interesting story today called or basically talking about how generations, that grew up with things that the newer generations just don't know about, like coming home when the lights come on outside, or
Drinking from a garden hose.
yeah, or yes, or watching cartoons on Saturday morning, on the boob tube, and now it's just like watch cartoons whenever you want, I guess, because it's everything's streamed.
Exactly.
But there were several really good ones. It seems like people use common sense a lot more back in the day as well. Not anything. Do you remember Encyclopedia Britannica?
Yes.
Do you remember doing your research papers with Encyclopedia Britannica?
God, I hated doing that.
Oh yeah,
What was awesome though,
and it was expensive too. I remember my dad buying it,
yeah.
and like you have a whole sales pitch, and you're like, it's an investment.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder whatever happened. I guess they're all digital now. Like,
Yeah.
and I guess it's still around. I don't know if Britannica still exists. Remember Toys R Us and walking through the aisles and actually being able to like touch and feel the toys before you buy them,
Right.
as opposed to just buying them on Amazon.
One of Patty, our licensed massage therapist, writes, having to wait a whole week to find out what happened on your favorite
Yes.
TV show.
Yes.
And also the funny thing is, the whole thing about, when I mentioned the comment about like drinking out of a garden hose, I saw something on social media where the kid said, well, why didn't you go in the house and just drink from the faucet? And our parents didn't allow us to come in the house.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
Stay out.
In the house, we got in trouble.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever got in trouble for coming in, but I definitely was outside all the time. So that's another thing that you just don't see these
Go
days.
out and play.
The kids aren't like huddling up in the neighborhood playing tackle football in the yard, or because we used to do tackle. I don't know.
We played tackle
yeah.
Saturday mornings and Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Saturday mornings.
Believe it or not, I was like John Riggins in those days. Nobody could bring me down. Literally nobody. You can ask any of my neighborhood friends. I should have been an NFL player. I'm not, but I should have been. And
Nice.
I mean, it was neighborhood football. I don't really know how talented those guys and girls were, because the girls played too.
Exactly. Cornbread says they locked the house. We
Yeah.
couldn't get in the house.
I don't know. Where did you guys grow up? Like which part of the country? You were California?
I was in California.
And what about you, Cornbread? Where were you?
She said Florida. She's from Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Walking all over town without our parents working. Great Falls.
Oh, Great Falls,
Montana.
I was gonna say Great Falls, Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe your area was more like, I don't remember my parents saying, don't come in the house, but they did want me outside.
I was allowed to come in and have lunch.
Okay, was it a military family like me, or
No.
maybe because my dad was in the military, he was more lax at home?
Yeah. I had a stepdad that was really kind of.
Oh, you had a stepfather, like the bad kind of stepfather?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's why. That explains it.
I don't want to say it, my sister was mad at me.
Yeah.
He wasn't a very nice guy. But you know what, believe it or not, right before he passed, he apologized to me.
That's
for
awesome.
Being not as nice as he could have been.
Okay. Well, that's something.
So that was a little bit of closure before he had passed.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
What about arcades? Going into arcades? I remember growing up in Hawaii, and I would walk from our military housing area to this little store under a big overpass in near Pearl Harbor, kind of between Pearl Harbor and Honolulu, and I would sit there for entire afternoons, like it's a job almost, playing whatever game I could find, or the newest game.
Right.
And we don't get that anymore. Like
So
Dave and Buster's, I guess, but it's not like it was.
So I'll tell you my video arcade experience real quick before I tell you that. I guess a bunch of comments are coming through about what did I eat for lunch? I had sandwiches, bologna sandwiches, occasionally a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some chips and water.
Yeah.
Eating McDonald's was a treat. What about the one game Okay, I'll get into that one in a second. So
Yeah.
here's my arcade story. I got really good. So I lived around the corner from an arcade. The guy let me go pick up all the dirty cigarette butts and let me play for free if I kept front of his store
That's
clean.
cool.
So every hour I'd be out front and I'd clean for like, I would clean. I would just like, you gave me a little bucket thing with a little sweeper and I'd clean the whole front of his store. I would spend all day Saturday and occasionally like after school some days, I'd go, my mom would let me go there. I think I was like 9 or 10. I was a kid.
Yeah, that's
And I lived like walking to the corner right over here of my house to the road.
that's convenient.
So I'd go there and I'd play arcade. I got so good at Space Invaders,
Space Invaders.
Defenders, and then what was the World Annihilation, I think was the other one.
Yeah,
Something like World of Wars. That was the other one where Russia and all these countries you had to.
I don't think I played that one.
So I ended up being so good at these games that I got addicted. So when I got older, when all these other Ataris started coming out and all these other games,
You already shook
I
your.
already knew that I was addicted to these.
Yeah.
And I self-controlled myself from weaning myself as a middle schooler. I already knew I was addicted, so I stopped. And then over the last 40 years, I have abstained from buying any of those PlayStations, any of those games. Now, don't get me wrong, I've played them a few times with people, and guess what? I never play them, never owned it, but give me the controller and put me on it for like, give me 15-20 minutes.
No, that's not a long enough. That's not long.
Give me, understand how the controllers went, and I was kicking everyone's butt.
No, that's awesome.
I ended up becoming, my favorite game of all time was Tetris. To this day, anything I do in life, like moving furniture, or when I have to load something up, I so quickly figure out where things go, where it would be best quickly. And I've done that with life, and it's been kind of cool. It's helped me in my life. It's been kind of neat.
That's awesome. So some of the comments, Mario,
Pac-Man.
definitely. Okay, one of my favorites playing at the arcade was Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah.
I used to love Donkey Kong.
Frogger, Leapfrog.
Yeah. Trying to think of others.
Mario
there were
Brothers.
a bunch of games that I
Yeah.
just. So yeah, I continued
Tetris.
playing. I continued. I converted over to Xbox. And
Xbox.
PlayStation and all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's a neat thing to reminisce about. There are so many things on this list. Blockbuster Video.
Yes.
Okay, there's a TV show now
Oh yeah.
called Blockbuster Video.
Okay.
Yeah. And I remember going into Blockbusters, on the weekends, and then just like I never thought it would go away, and then now it's like an afterthought. Like, was it ever really there? Are we in the Matrix and it was there, but it's
Oh, I know.
it's not in our history anymore. It's not there anymore. Like it's gone.
I love that.
Like
Tron.
Oh yeah.
Tron was fantastic.
Yeah.
Speaking of Matrix,
Well, I was
futuristic type movies.
Oh yeah, I was watching something interesting on, it might have been YouTube, about things that happen and you remember them a certain way, but now they're not the same way. So are we really in a simulation? Or are we not in a simulation? And there's a bunch of simulation theory out there about
Thank you for the likes.
You rock.
Thank
Only
you for the
ever
kisses.
played Super Mario circa early 90s and Game Boy, not a game. That's cool.
Yeah. Hey, welcome in, Tina. Hey, everyone, let us know what city and state and country that you're watching this from. We want to know where you're from.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to know.
Only ever played Super Mario's early. Oh, you already read that one. Game Boy. Nice.
I did. So getting back really to simulations, because we were talking about Tron and Matrix and all that stuff. It's like these things that happen in the past that you remember happening, but now it's not the same. And I'm trying to remember what one of the big ones was. Berenstein Bears is really not Berenstein Bears.
It's a cartoon, right?
Right. It's Berenstain Bears, something. Yeah, I'm not drinking, I promise. So hold on, I'm gonna look this up too, because it's an interesting topic.
King Tut is a good example of what you were just talking about, Ansel.
Okay, explain, because I'm
I
not,
spent most days on computers, so that's enough. Rather do something without screens.
I don't blame you, Tina.
Tina, there you go.
I'm on my screen all the time because I'm a creative director and a designer and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
I get cross-eyed sometimes. So King Tut, explain King Tut real quick because I'm not connecting it. I'm sure you're right though.
King Tut.
But look it up, oh, you can't look it up because you're Berenstain. There's another good one that I remember. Hold on. Yeah, this is off the cuff. So
No, that's all right. That's all right. Well, he's looking that up. I just want to do a shout out. Hey, everyone, don't forget to share this out with your friends, and don't forget on tomorrow night, the Iron Man Mike show, we'll be talking about some really cool things. I got a special guest tomorrow. Don't forget to join us Eastern Standard Time from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And while Ansel's looking that up, also go to YouTube and follow Seriously Sophia, the new up and coming young lady, 2-year-old sensation, creating a huge wave in social media for the little kitties. Her and her father are doing an amazing job creating a new channel. So if you have little ones, you definitely want to follow Seriously Sophia on YouTube. Check it out. And Tina writes, gimme nature any day. NZ has much better climate. Oh, New Zealand has much better climate than native Germany, so I'm in the right place. Hey, thanks for viewing us from New Zealand is in the house. Welcome in. Thank you, Tina. Hey, don't forget to follow each other if you guys like to follow each other. Did you find it yet, Ansel? I'm filling in the airspace. All right, I'll keep talking there. Hey, we appreciate you guys being here every single week. By the way, this is week, let's see, it's March, March, April, May. This is like our
15th month. I'm joking. I can't do math, obviously.
it's about our 15th week, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of filling in the air, I figured it out. Okay, so it's called the Mandela effect. And people remember Mandela dying in prison. But he didn't die in prison.
He didn't die in prison.
No, but people remember that. They remember him dying in prison. The same thing with Berenstain Bears as the Berenstain Bears. Snow White is actually Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. And let's see, what do you remember Snow White saying?
Snow White.
Yeah.
And the 7 Dwarfs.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I remember her singing.
Let's see. Looney Tunes versus Looney Tunes with TOON or TUNE.
TOO. Kiwi in the house. Kiwi in the house. The Queen.
Because you're wrong.
It's Tune.
TUNES.
Tunes.
Yeah. But I remember tunes as in OO. That's what I remember. Let's see. Do you Jiffy peanut butter?
I like Jiffy.
Jif, not Jiffy.
It's Jif.
Yes, Jif.
Yeah.
Yeah. But people remember Jiffy.
Jiffy is the oil change place.
Some of these are kind of silly, but anyway, it's an interesting the simulation theory stuff is pretty interesting.
Yeah, Snow White, one with the apple. MBB is back in the house from New York. Welcome in.
No snow, it's one of the midget group.
Oh, wait a minute. Who just went there? Oh, my new buddy, Dr. Gibbs of FUC. Oh, sign language. What letter is that? It's a K in sign language. That's a K. Welcome in. Hey, let us know what city and state you're from or country.
How about waiting in line for concert tickets?
Wait, what?
How about waiting in line for concert tickets? Not, I'm going away from simulation.
Oh, I've done that before.
No, I know, but do you do it anymore?
No.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you look back on. Like, you used to do that. Now you just order them online and you don't have to go anywhere.
Just download them.
This is you leaving the house in the morning and not coming home until dinner.
Right.
Sit down Pizza Hut restaurants after high school football games. I don't know when the last time I went to Pizza Hut was. It's been a long time. I have ordered it to, takeout, but I haven't been inside a red.
Patty just said, everyone quotes the Queen as saying, mirror, mirror on the wall, but she actually said, magic mirror.
Yes, that's what it is.
Mirror on the wall.
But everybody remembers mirror. Who's the fairest of them all?
There we go.
So that's the whole thing with simulation. Sorry, I'm bouncing back to simulation now, but simulation is like things in the past that you remember, they didn't really happen the way you remember them. So we must be living in a simulation.
That's the Snow White Middel effect.
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect.
Yeah.
I just, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be reading comments. Go old school here. Put my glasses on. All right, now I can read what you guys are all saying. I just talked about the Mandela effect in the convoluting of information, and Dr. gives a trying to keep my channel from not getting demonetized. You saw that movie when you were a little kid, and your little mind plastered that word over.
My mind was not little. I had a big mind.
Mine was small when I was little, but
no, my mind
is big now.
Yeah. I was very creative when I was little.
Yes. Oh, you have to do is set moderator. Oh, I thought I made someone a moderator. Hey, MBB, are you gonna stay in so you're not getting a mod stick? Who wants to get a mod stick tonight? Who would like to be a moderator? I know Tina, you wanna be a moderator tonight? That means you gotta stay the whole time. All right, just let me know. Say yes.
I'm sleepy.
Yes.
I mean, what if we said we're sleepy?
I'm sleepy. Are you sleepy?
Tina. Oh, who said I'm sleepy? Oh, MB.
Oh, MB official said she's sleepy. How long is the whole time? Until we're done.
Till the pigs fly.
That must have sounded abrasive.
No.
Yeah, sorry, I'm at work lunch break. I'm so glad I'm off of work.
Hey, getting back real quick to things, reminiscing on yesterday, just getting on your bicycle and riding.
I always do that all the time.
I know, that's the point, is that you don't do it as much. I mean, if you're a biker,
I was about to say, I do it all the time.
If you're like an Ironman competition, I'm not saying that people don't bike ride, because they do, but a lot of people do it at home now.
Dude, I get on my bike.
On their stationary bikes.
I get in my bike and I'll just go for like 20, 30, 50 miles.
Did you ever use paper bags as textbook covers?
Yes.
Did you really?
Grocery bags.
Yeah, grocery paper bags.
Yes.
Yeah.
To fold them up and cut them up, and yeah, because you could have bought them, but we used to use newspaper cartoon section of the Sunday newspaper was also a good book cover.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And then we put tape around every little inch.
I never cared about books like that. I don't know. I never did that.
Noon Thursday
but
here.
What what about flipping channels and finding obscure, old, or weird TV shows and movies?
Oh my God, look at all these comments. Wait, say that again?
What about flipping channels and finding obscure, old, weird TV shows and movies because you're trying to not watch the commercials on the
Oh
other?
my God.
How often did you do that if you were watching TV all the time?
I hated commercials. I would find out some crime scene suspense thriller on some other station, and then you get sucked into that.
No, it's that was amazing though, right?
Yeah.
That was like you didn't give a crap about, you know, if you're missing, you know, all 12 episodes at the same time, you know, today because it just came out and you're gonna binge it all weekend
I know.
without commercials.
I know.
Commercials were kind of cool in the sense that you could discover new things or old things.
Back in the day, commercials were kind of fun
Yeah.
and cool, but now it's just like, geez.
Star Spangled Banner playing on TV. Yeah, like if I don't know how often I saw that, but it's a lot.
How many commercials can you watch that you have no idea what it's about? Even at the end, you still like, what was that for?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that commercial is for. Find out it was for some, it could have been for some, oh my God, anything. I mean, could have been for a mouthwash.
Yeah.
Some sex scene on TV or something. I'm like, what's going on here? Soft porn for mouthwash.
Yeah. Or you try to watch the porn that was all like converted, like it was unable, like as a teenager, did you ever try to get on the cable channels that were showing the soft porn and you couldn't see it because you didn't have the premium subscription?
Oh, it was
and it was
oh, the fuzzy line.
yeah, it was all like different, like the head was down here, the feet were up here, and you're like trying to make out what's going on
You're trying to make out. Huh?
I mean, trying to figure out what's going on the TV screen, you know, as a teenager. I don't know, that's what I did. I would try to watch that stuff, and then you're trying to listen and you can't really, you can kind of hear, but you can't hear.
Oh, I know. What about this Star Spangled Banner playing at, what was it, at midnight?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is I was answering that because it's true. I was like, I don't know how often that happened, but it was a lot.
Dr. Giza says that all you had to do is put magnets on the cable inlet for your house.
See, maybe I wasn't as smart as I thought. Oh, that's cool, man. I wish I had known you back then. I would have been, I don't know, maybe it would have caused me trouble in my life.
Mom walks in. I don't know why my pants fell down. This isn't my lotion. What are you doing, little Johnny? Nothing. My pants just fell down. I don't know. This station just fell on it. It just turned to it all by itself.
Yeah. As we get demonetized. They're talking about
the filters that were put in to give you independence channels back in the old cable system.
Yeah.
Were just
old. It was
I don't even know that word.
Attenuators. I am my dad was an attorney, so I learned a lot of big words. Yeah. I didn't know what half of them were, but I learned them and I knew how to use them in a sentence.
UATOR. Well, I've never seen that word. That's funny. Yeah, laugh at me. There you go. Laugh at me. Ooh, you're being a bully. Thanks, Patty. I'll make sure when I'm getting a massage, I'm gonna toot.
Oh, toot. He's gonna toot. Are you gonna tinkle too?
Hey, a little kids in my life. I'm used to. I
don't know. I use a different word for my 2-year-old. I say toot.
What do you say?
What it is?
Art.
Yeah.
Essential series of magnetic translators. I'm a nerd. I'm sorry.
Essentially, a series of magnetic
translators. Be the first. LOL.
We're nerds here. This is nerdum. It's fine. He's an engineer, so it's all good.
Oh my God! Someone has farted during a massage. I'd be so embarrassed.
Wait, where did you see that?
The bottom.
I don't see that one.
You wouldn't be the first.
Oh, this is Patty. Oh, yeah, she's a
massage therapist.
Yeah, that's what I always worry about is, you know, you're laying down and you're like, man, I forgot to push, you know, when I was out at the car.
So here's a fun fact, true story. You ready for this one?
No, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
All right, so I remember it was kind of gassy one day, and I'm like, okay, so I let a couple out at the car. So got in there, everything was good, and paid my money, and went in there, got in the room, and you know, I was fine. And then you know, laying there on there, and all of a sudden, my stomach gurgled. I'm like, oh no. And then she walks in, and then you know, the whole introduction, the beginning of the massage, and all that stuff. And I'm just like sweating, going, oh my God, holding it in, holding it in. And then she got a phone call and she zipped out, right? And I'm like, oh, perfect timing. I let it go.
And it went on for 10 minutes.
Oh my God. It was like,
And she walked back in.
it was 5 seconds at least. And then I'm like getting a towel and I'm like trying to like evaporate it into to mix it into
She's swishing it around the room, basically. Because it's not going anywhere for a while in the room.
Swish it around in the room. And I'm like so like mortified. I'm like, oh my God. So I just, you know, did that like for like 30 seconds at least, you know. Okay, it's like dissipated, laid back down. As soon as I laid back down and the towel went back down, she opened up the door and she goes, oh, okay, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. She just was talking and going on. She didn't even, so I got lucky on that one. So I didn't blow her out of the room.
Oh, man. Someone's my table once. Oh, really? That's just terrible.
Now that's
just
happy ending. Oh my gosh.
That's more than unhappy.
I would have never fathomed.
I would have had to throw away my table. I'm pretty sure. I don't know that I could live.
So unhappy, doctor. You busted, basted that place.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I totally imagine you both were.
Yeah,
that would be horrified. Someone shitting on my table.
that would have been just. I would have been like, okay, I'm closing for the week. I'm gonna burn my table.
It's like somebody peeing or pooping in the pool, man. You gotta like get everyone out. You gotta disinfect, close down the whole pool.
Yeah, it's a
sanitary.
Yeah, it's
biohazard.
Yes, there you go, biohazard.
Yes,
it really is too. So changing the subject from farts to and other things to
bodily functions or really things from your body without you knowing about it.
I've got mail. Who remembers that?
Oh, AOL.
Oh, he's doing a modem. He's doing a modem. It doesn't sound right though.
Okay.
No, let's get a real sound effect.
Oh,
I can get a sound effect.
We'll do it
really fast.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna look here. The client booked me 3 weeks later, like it had never happened.
Oh gosh. Oh,
I
that
was
would have
thinking
been
of Central or the TV show. Show Land of the Lost when I think of someone pooping in a pool. Oh my gosh, Land of the Lost. I remember that show. Sorry, I'm using voice to text.
Here we go.
No problem.
See if I can
Watch it commercial.
Oh gosh. Oh, that would have been fun. I forgot YouTube's on.
Now we have some dead air.
No, you can talk.
Okay. So yeah, I'd be mortified if that I would move. Would never go back, let alone go by 3 more sessions. Oh my God, I'd be mortified if I did that. Oh my God, that was AOL 101.
You've got mail.
I would have changed my name and left the country.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So what about
you, sir? That was AOL at its finest. You've got mail.
Yeah. What about using corded telephones and having long conversations and then having your family members wait, and being impatient about that. Now people don't even know how to talk on the phone. It's all text.
Yes.
But back in the corded days, we knew how to talk on phones.
Yes, we knew how to talk. We're doing it now.
Yeah.
Then, yelling, get off the internet. I need to use the phone. Or better yet, how about phone line? When you get on the phone to dial and your neighbor is on it because they're on the phone making a call. And they're on a call, and then people used to listen to your call and sneak on your call and eavesdrop and listen to your call.
Oh
So
gosh, so
all
do
the
you actually do that?
3 neighbors that lived in this farm town. The first time I experienced that is when I went to
Farmers.
Palmer, Idaho, which is near Boise.
I'm familiar.
My cousin lives there.
I used to do concerts in Idaho.
They still live there, and I used to go there for the summer, and that's when I first learned of that. You know, I get on the phone.
Farmers, you gotta watch out for farmers, I'm telling you.
It was the wives and the daughters.
That's what I mean, yeah. You gotta, farmer families. Yeah, you gotta watch out for them, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I love farmers, but, yeah. But anyway.
Farmers eat America.
Yes, they do, and, there's a lot, we can go in a totally different direction on that one, but it's because of, the world economy and the world, I'm not gonna go there though right now.
Or
Because what about catching fireflies and putting them in glass jars?
Oh, well, real quick, Tina wrote, oh, we had a hardwired phone lounge. When my crush called, the cord only went around the corner. Oh,
So you could only get barely out of listening range, if that.
so basically your mom and dad heard, and your brother or sisters heard everything that went on with your romantic phone call with your crush.
And everybody hears you.
The giggling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my dad answered the phone.
Who is this?
Hello?
You want to talk to my daughter?
Who
are you?
How old are you? Where are you from?
I don't know if I want you talking to my daughter.
That's why I'm back in the old days now. You work for this shock first. Pick up the phone. Kids now don't know the struggles, right? All right, let's talk about them fireflies.
Yeah, fireflies in glass jars. I used to do that all the time, and then they would suffocate and die, and I felt really bad. Because a lot of times I would just forget, the next day they would be dead. And that's sad. But it was part of, the nostalgia. I love fireflies, by the way.
They're all over my yard. Well, I guess they're gonna be coming out.
Yeah,
soon, right?
yeah.
When do they start coming out?
No, they're already starting to come out in some areas.
My yard, when I first moved here in September, I remember my first day here around between 4 and 8 p.m. I was blown away. I saw all these little streaks of, I thought it was ghosts at first, like ghosts, like the movie. I thought it was just like little ghosts, like
fairies.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was fireflies at first, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
That would be a really cool discussion to have about the movie Ghost. I would love to have just a whole podcast on talking about the movie Ghost.
We should do it outside with all fireflies zipping around everywhere.
But they never show up when you want them to show up. They kind of just show up, you're kind of relaxing, and you're like, oh, the fireflies are everywhere.
Yeah.
And then when you want them,
they're running to get your camera or video, they're gone. That's just our luck.
They said some funny things about the phone call from the boyfriend.
Look at your parents and say, I think my boyfriend is pregnant. Wait, what? Kids now don't know the struggles. Kidding, stop listening. Yeah. You mean you gotta say, I think my girlfriend's pregnant?
No, he was meaning that because it's ridiculous.
Right.
So then she can actually say, no, that could be serious, Dad. I don't know. Today, some people think that can happen. So anyway, I'm not going to get into that either. I don't want to be political today. What about looking at the Sears witch book the Sears catalog
Oh.
wish book.
So somebody earlier was talking about, they mentioned that, about circling the Sears catalog, your wish list. Hey, that's kind of like what you said earlier about me starting a go wish me, or what'd you call it?
A wish list.
A wish list. Yeah, so that's your wish
exactly
list.
what I was
You
saying.
get your magazine, you circle everything you want, you hand it to your parents, and that's what they got you for Christmas.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, so there's that, and then and sewing is okay. I mean, I don't know anybody that really sews anymore. You know, do you ever get to a store and you're like, who in the hell makes all this stuff? And you're like, it's like anything that we want is being made and manufactured today. And you're like, how did we get to the point where it's just there? It's like everything is being made, but it's just there for us. Like anything that we want is just there.
Right.
Like it used to be like a bunch of, you know, mostly women and young ladies and older ladies, you know, in sewing manufacturing plants where they're just sewing all these unique clothing patterns or whatever. And now it's just like, you know, in the blink of an eye, you have everything you want and you have no clue where it came from. Is maybe this is a sign that we really are in a simulation because everything is just there. And you know how it's not like it doesn't take anything to make this stuff. It takes a lot to make all this stuff, but it's all just there.
Maybe.
Simulation. We're living in a simulation. That's the only thing I could think of.
Let me ask you something, Ansel. Those of you that are listening here, what do you think about this? How do we know that we aren't in a giant lab experiment?
But that's what I'm
that
talking
we
about.
Put on this planet as a lab.
I think something just. Oh, there it goes. Your Roomba. I think it did a 3-roll turn. Like it turned over 3 times and somehow got itself back right side up.
It was emptying the trash.
Oh, that was pretty. Like it sounds.
Sucked it out when at the end.
You have a Roomba. They're really loud.
It's an EUFY.
I don't even think they call them Roombas anymore. That's another one of those.
I call it Rosie.
Yeah, somebody's gonna say it was never Roomba. It's always been iRobot. See, we're in a simulation. I told you.
That was weird. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, we're talking about simulations, and
My robot just kicked in and emptied the trash, and that's what that was.
hey, can you come look at my computer real quick to see something that we were just? You can't tell me the computer's not listening to me. Look right.
Oh my gosh! What the hell is that?
A fart. An ad for a, you know,
Fart spray?
if you have liver disease, this happens, and it's got like a big cloud coming out of the butt.
I should show everyone that. That's kind of.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it disappeared now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been cycling through, but
Oh my gosh.
you can't tell me my computer's not listening, or Google or somebody's listening to me right now.
Something's
So,
happening.
so simulation theory, yes, that we are an experiment, that we are like, you know, everything is just simulated for us. That's why you have things that you remember that really weren't that way. I know that, you know, doctor gives, you know,
Gives a sexual favor.
yeah, disagreed with that, but there's too many things, especially all the product that we have. It's crazy. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't know. I'm kind of buying into this whole thing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm, you know,
Oh yeah,
really.
I really believe that could be an interesting discussion. Well, we could do it now. Hey everyone, what are your thoughts about the world being a giant lab rat
Simulation.
And really, people that are called unidentified flying objects are really just drones looking at what we're doing.
No, I mean, that's absolutely, or the simulation is showing them to us to see what we would do,
Right.
how we would react. I mean, think about it. You know, how do you defy the laws of defy the laws of gravity or whatever?
For sure.
And yeah, I mean, it's pretty freaky if you think about it. Just all the things that go on, and you're like, okay, but I still think every product that you want that's there, it's just there. I mean,
Well, we get a lot of these products from China, from Taiwan,
yeah, I know.
from where else?
No, from the US, I mean, they're all over the
Mexico,
place.
US.
But it's just, to me, it's like anything you want is just being made all the time, and you can get it like that.
Yep. Is.
I don't know, you don't have to go out of your house anymore. You can just sit there, play video games all night, order your 5 Amazon products that you just saw on an ad on your streaming service, and you're like, hell yeah, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm just gonna, oh, sorry if anybody doesn't like me saying hell yeah. You said somebody doesn't like that. I don't remember who you said doesn't like that, but somebody doesn't like that.
I don't
But
know.
anyway, to me, it's like we, you know, I don't know. Everything's just so easy now. I mean, it is.
It really is.
It's, and I don't mean life is easy. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not belittling anybody's, that's struggling, you know, and they wouldn't agree with me on that. But what I'm saying is just the things that we get, the things that we have access to, the things that we can do if we want to, it's just crazy. And it's just with AI, it's going to get even crazier.
I mean, think about it. I mean, AI, artificial intelligence, in case some of you are wondering what we're talking about. It's technology where robotic artificial intelligence is learning how to think and make decisions based on human past events. It's learning. Actually, AI is learning.
Oh yeah, it's learning from all the people using it too.
It's learning how to respond with emotions and how to act. And pretty soon, there's actually weapons that are human-like, that are able to detect who's the aggressor, who's the bad guy, and who to shoot back at. And they actually are trained to hold and fire weapons.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. And then, you know, as an agency, I own an agency, creative marketing and advertising and development, you know, web development agency called Visionative. And you know, we're discussing all the time how AI is impacting the creative and the development fields, because AI can code. So if you're a coder and you want somebody to review your code, you can have the AI, like ChatGPT, check your code to make sure it's proper. You can even say, hey, I want you to write based on my code. I want you to write this and create this. Or you've got things that are, AI tools that are designing, they're illustrating, they're doing logos, they're doing all this crazy stuff that was just in the mind, in the brain or the hand or the computer of a designer is now being done by AI. And so everybody's like, is it gonna, you know, our creative jobs gonna go away? And we were all talking about, you know, no, because this is just, I'm not making fun of clients, but I am at the same time. Clients, I know that my clients could not ask the right questions of the AI to get the right response to create the right thing. So I think we're all safe, because you've got to know what you're doing when you communicate with artificial intelligence. You can't just go, now eventually it won't be like that, but for now, you've got to, it's called a prompt, if you're wondering what you do. You prompt the AI, and the AI gives you a response. And basically, it can be like prompt an AI to draw something for you. So you can say, for instance, I want coloring book style, children's book style, heavy font, vector, you know, something that I can use to create vectors from, or vector graphic from, and you know, want it to be, you know, age appropriate for 14 years old, and it will draw you something, but you need to know how to prompt it. And there's a science to prompting. And even with ChatGPT, which you can get to help you write a paper or check, you can literally get ChatGPT to review your paper and give you suggestions. So if you write it,
Nice.
and what I tell teenagers all the time is write the story and then have ChatGPT review it and edit it and give you some suggestions. That's okay because it's still yours. And instead of just having ChatGPT write it, because your teacher has a way, their professors have a way to check to see if you used a chat bot to write your thesis.
Right.
So it's like we still need to use our brains, and we still have to initiate what the AI is going to do. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's just research and it can help you in a lot of ways. It can help you,
totally.
like if you write a letter to your best friend because it's a tough subject, because you just found out she was messing around with somebody and you don't like it, and you write it and you give it to ChatGPT and you say, hey, make sure I'm not overdoing this, make it a little more subtle. ChatGPT will totally make it more acceptable for, instead of you blowing your lid and ruining your friendship, or you've got a professional letter that you want to write and you want to make it more engaging, you can literally have the chatbot help you make it more engaging. And that's not cheating. That's just somebody giving you advice. Think of chatbots as like your personal assistant. Everybody in this world that has access to a computer is going to have the ability to have a personal assistant to do anything that they want them to do from a writing and analytical standpoint, just to review things and help make sure you're not missing anything. That's the thing that I like about the chat bots, is that they can really help you refine what you're trying to create.
Right.
Obviously, if you look on YouTube, make videos with AI, make millions of dollars making videos with AI. You don't have to do anything. Just get the AI to make your videos for you. It'll do the voiceover, it'll do the writing, it'll do the script writing, it'll do whatever you want it to do. It'll create a video for you that you can then post on YouTube. That's okay. I mean, now it's not totally saturated because most of society doesn't know much about chatbots. But
my chat box is Ansel. I'm not doing anything. He's just.
I'm just catching up to when you were talking about all your stuff earlier.
You're my chat box. You're my AI right now.
You don't have a computer. You don't have a computer. You can't even talk.
Oh, no, I can talk. Trust me.
He's telling me to shut up, guys. I was polite. I didn't tell him to shut up earlier.
We lost all our viewers. He went.
No, we've been
saying, he just went nerd on me.
We've been saying right there the whole time. Actually, went up to 40 at one point.
Yeah, we're down to 27.
When you were talking, it was 22. Just so you know.
I know we lost all of our chatters.
That's because we got off my subject, because you got us off my subject.
All right, go back.
I still had a big list that I was going through.
Let's go through your list. I want to hear your list.
So running inside the house to see if the answering machine was blinking.
Oh, the answering machine. Yes, that means if you had 1, 2, or 3 messages, and usually it was a bill collector, but occasionally it was a hot girl. Hi, Michael.
I am glad we are recording this so you can go back and watch your time chatting chatbot.
Uh-oh, someone's got her.
Yeah.
I just our banter back and forth is awesome.
I wasn't really into the machine light, the answering machine light.
Work, right? See, that's the list they want to hear. Look at Dr. Gibbs is back. calling in
back.
sick, work praying for an answering machine, and then I leave the words fastest message so that the boss can't pick it up. Oh my God!
You can't get away with that anymore. It sucks.
Yeah. Oh, this one here. Well, I not feel it very well. I'm hard jumping at work today.
There we go back to digestive stuff again.
I'm just kidding. Leave the world's fastest message so that your boss can
Pick it up. Yeah.
Hello, hello. Ding.
I left you a message. You didn't get my message?
Got erased as soon as I picked up that phone.
So the answering machine, that's pretty good. The Saturday morning cartoons I already talked about because I used to love watching Scooby-Doo, and I used to love watching, you know, all sorts of, you know, Saturday morning cartoons. I would look forward to my Saturday morning because I knew that the new cartoon was going to be out. And I would sit there for 3 or 4 hours in the morning. I'd eat my breakfast. My mom would make me breakfast.
Because it was the series.
Yeah.
Every week.
And it would come out on Saturdays. It was a whole, like, just Saturdays were for cartoons.
Saturday, Looney Tunes, Roadrunner Hour Show.
Yeah. I mean, all Looney Tunes were the best, you know, and
Mystery.
because they were totally not politically correct, which I love.
Scooby-Doo. Did you say Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Mm-hmm. How about anonymity? No, you can't say it. I knew I'd tongue tie him.
The saddest part about the 80s is that our parents were dead to the grave. And they told us that college will keep us from being like them. My parents never told me that.
Well, I mean, my parents were working a lot, but I, you know, my mom was like my Cub Scout leader, and she was usually with the kids. I mean, it drove her crazy, or we drove her crazy, but yeah, but I do know that a lot of my friends, it was workaholic. I mean, that was the baby boomers were workaholics. Yeah. I mean, they were always, you know, it was the whole,
dude, I became a workaholic. I was at work last night till 8 p.m.
Wait, you became one? Like you just became one?
No, I have been. I'm always, every job I ever do, I'm always, you know, I try to be the first one in and the last one to leave. Yeah, like right now, I mean, I leave late all the time. I left at almost 6:30 at night. Yes.
First in, last out. So Philo.
Yeah.
First in, last out. Yep. Philo or Philo.
That's me.
Something like that. And they told us that college will keep us from being like them. And you guys have an amazing echo going on because one of your monitors is on.
Uh-oh. Which one? Is it that one over there? Uh-oh, feedback. Hey, thank you for letting us know.
Hey, is it still happening now? Because I did turn on my computer earlier to let you listen to the modem.
I wonder if it's that one there.
Luckily, well, it's on chat. It's do you have our mics? Do you have our mics going through Clapper? I know it might be mine, but I don't know how to mute.
All right, testing 1, 2. Try it now. Hey, let us know now. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Thought we did a.
Thought we did a.
How's that now?
How's that now?
It's making my head crazy.
It's making my head crazy,
That's a lot
man.
better.
That's
Okay,
a lot better. Did you ever do that when you were a kid? Like echo the person you're talking to? And
Hey,
just
watch this, guys. I can mute Ansel.
But my mic is still on my iPad.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you ever do that to your family members? Like you echo them and it just drive them crazy. I do that to my little 2-year-old.
I do that to my kids. That's what I was trying to say. I still do that to my kids. Stop, Dad, stop. Stop, Dad, stop.
Oh, what did you fix? Because he said it fixed.
It was, I turned down the.
Hey, let me test something. How about now? Is it echoing now?
He said it fixed.
I just changed something because I wanted to see if it was my computer. Is it echoing now?
Testing.
Is it echoing now?
Test,
now,
test.
now,
1,
now.
2, test. I said it's.
You sound like Mike. God, not two of you.
Ladybug,
Jeez.
welcome in.
What's up?
I turned the volume down over there, so there's no feedback, but it can still play.
Okay, that's what it was then. So how about anonymity? The word you couldn't say.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. If you were a teenager and you did something stupid, as all of us managed to do in one form or another, in those horribly awkward years, it would eventually fade into nothing more than a cringeworthy memory. Not so now. Everyone has a camera in their pocket, and the internet is forever. So freaking sorry for this generation. They never got any anonymity. At least we did, or I did, and you did.
You know what I really miss? There wasn't one flat
Earther
in the 80s. One flat earther.
How did you know that? Because maybe I was a flat earther in the 80s. Hey, this is the Joe Rogan experience right now.
Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, we can talk about flat earthers.
Let's talk about flat earthers.
No, because then I'll talk forever and you'll tell me to shut up, and then I'll get my feelings hurt.
I've not.
And then everybody will, be like, "Why are you being mean to Ansel?"
What is
Actually,
a flat earther? Just give me the quick version.
We're down to 22.
21. Right? So you said.
And no, he said it. Doctor gives a said
I
it.
seem too intelligent for that.
Oh no, you just don't have a clue. Ask my wife. She doesn't think I'm intelligent at all.
Apparently not. And of course, our kids are smarter than us as well. They know.
They all think they're smarter than us.
Yeah,
Yes, they do. My kids, you can't argue with. You just gotta go, okay, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna. Especially my 2-year-old, man. We argue all the time.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just joking.
Hey, are we on YouTube?
We are on YouTube.
Is our
On Ansel Brown on YouTube.
I was wondering if the other one was going live.
Oh, I have no clue, but you don't have a computer. I'm so sorry.
My
You
tablet
just screwed
died.
tonight, man. I don't know why you came unprepared.
My tablet died.
Like, you think he's been traveling for a month.
My ex kids are millennials. One of them asked me if presumptuous was a real word. He's 19.
All my exes live in Texas. Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to be karaoke night.
Down in Tennessee.
There
we go.
So local radio stations with every little formatting or genre preferences. Growing up, it was common to hear different artists and groups on the radio. I think that's why some of us have eclectic taste in music. Though I am an old school headbanger, I still remember hearing amazing artists like Whitney Houston for the first time and being completely awestruck. Because now everybody's streaming and you get it whenever you want, and you don't really have like a big debut. I mean, if you're a major artist like Whitney Houston, you would. Yes.
Speaking of clever,
Yeah, that's amazing.
Rolling Stones. Classical.
Show my camera too.
Can I see it? Rolling Stone.
But talk about radio stations, so local radio stations. I still listen to sports radio, so I really haven't, I don't listen to radio as much as I used to, but I listen to a lot of sports. So there you go. Yeah, that's my vice. Yeah. Anybody else have any other things that they reminisce about sometimes and wish that we were still? What about civility on airplanes?
Well, hi guys, I'm gonna take off. I got to get ready for my show in a couple of hours. She believes the children were the future. She never counted on millennials. Well, we appreciate you coming on in, and
Yeah,
we
thank
definitely
you.
need to have you as a guest sometime on our show. Love to have
But
you.
we're gonna call you something else.
Yeah, you gotta change your name. God bless America, rock and roll, rock and roll.
Make sure you check out Seriously Sophia on YouTube. You get the chance.
Yes, seriously, Sophia. Seriously, Sophia.
Seriously, I should have called it. Should have called it Seriously Sophia.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Sound like Elvis Russell.
Seriously Sophia.
You sound like Elvis.
I say that all the time. Seriously, I mean, all the time. Like, my daughter is constant go, so I'm constantly having to go. Seriously, Sophia. seriously, like the other day I was sitting at the table and of course she walks by and there's a cup of water, and kids and water, it's magnets, and she picks up the water and sees, oh, water, and she's like, what can I pour it into? And she's pouring it into her fake cup, her little kitchen cup, for herself. And of course it's only this big and my cup is this big. So, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going right on my lap. And I'm like, really? Seriously, Sophia? So that's the name of the channel. That's why it's named that, because it seriously is what I say all the time.
Could have called her Grace Kelly too. You were wondering, what does Grace Kelly mean? Google it.
Yes, Grace Kelly was a princess.
And she was classic klutz.
But she was beautiful. You have to admit that.
Yeah.
Like if you look at her picture, of course, then she ended up, getting in a wreck and on a mountain, right? On the curvy mountain road. I still remember that.
Oh, no.
And unfortunately, she was kind of known as a little ditzy. And maybe she shouldn't have been on that road that day.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah, it was very sad. But she was a princess.
Yeah.
She was a real princess.
That was
Not just your dad calling her
Princess of Monaco.
Yeah,
right?
Monaco. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, hey, welcome back. Or have you been here the whole time? I didn't see you a few minutes ago.
Who?
Patty, our massage therapist, is back.
Oh,
Princess
I didn't-
of Monaco.
I didn't think she left.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, Princess of Monaco. That's correct.
She was absolutely, yes, she was absolutely beautiful. Stepped away for a moment. Yes, we noticed when you left. We missed you. Well, we appreciate you being here and coming back. So we appreciate you
Yeah.
very much.
We're actually at the end of we're at about our hour and a half mark. So this is typically when we tie things up.
Yes. Yeah. You want to do final thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts. Let's see. My podcasting partner needs, I want you to watch the recording. That's all I'm gonna say.
Someone's butt hurt right now. That's okay.
I got off you didn't know as much about AI as I do. I know you don't. So I was
Oh, I
talking,
never claimed that. I never claimed that.
but I was talking about it because I wanted to explain some of the things that I've learned about AI.
Go ahead. We're at 23.
Oh, no, I'm done now. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not, does anybody in your family ever do the whole, like, if you ignore them or cut them off, they won't talk to you anymore?
Hey, share this out if you want to hear AI's conversation from Ansel. You've got we're up to 25. Okay.
No,
Keep going.
no, nobody wants to hear it now because, I mean, I was almost done when you barged in.
No, go ahead.
No, it's all good. Do you ever have any family members that do that to you? Like if you cut them off or you don't hear them, they're like, no, I'm not gonna tell you now. I'm not talking to you.
I've done that a few times.
Did you? But no, you've done that? See, I don't ever do that.
I've done that once or twice if I'm pissed at someone.
Every person in my family, my kids, my wife, if I don't like, if I'm getting scatterbrained, which I do quite a bit because I'm creative, my brain goes a million different directions. So if I get caught like getting off of the subject real quick just because I noticed a bird flying by, and I get back on it, or a squirrel, yes, and from the movie, yes. If I do that, then they'll make me pay. They will be like, nope.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Combat, thank you so much, brother. Welcome in. He says there's a huge echo still.
Echo still.
Oh, we thought the echo was fixed.
We thought the echo was fixed.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for letting us know.
Thank you for letting us.
Oh my God.
Now, we were trying to fix this earlier, sorry, I don't know.
I wonder if it's because we have these, all these devices.
It probably is, probably because,
You know what I forgot to put?
it's Mike causing the issue. It's Mike, show everybody what you forgot. No, show them the feed. There you go. So everybody, this is on Mike.
Let's see if it, okay, testing 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2.
Now it's really,
It's worse. Let me turn the volume down here.
hey, is that better?
Hey, is that better?
Hey, is that better?
Hello.
Hey,
hello.
what if we got in an infinite loop on a podcast one time with the whole show? We're like, Hey, is it better? Hey, is it better? Hey, is it better? And it's an hour and a half later, and we'll still.
We get screwed.
No, we might get millions of views because it's so random.
Oh, we could actually make the.
You don't, hold on, you don't have to say anything important to get millions of views. You understand this, right?
Dude, I lit a firecracker. I videotaped some kids lighting a firecracker. I mean,
Yeah,
it
you're
got
more likely.
117,000
Yeah.
views within like
10 minutes.
within a couple of days.
Yeah, you're more like, if you do something that nobody, like, it just doesn't make sense or doesn't mean anything, you're more likely to go viral than anything
I
else.
videotaped a lizard sitting on a little limb one time and that thing went off. I'm like, what the heck? Testes, tears, 1, 2. Oh, testing 1.
Oh,
2,
testes.
3.
I was like, testes.
Oh my God, combat. Welcome in, buddy. That's funny.
Testing 1, 2.
Testicles 1, 2.
Wait, are you typing on your phone?
He's doing voice to text, I bet.
Oh yeah.
My ass, how you all doing?
How's the voice to
Testicles
text?
1, 2,
Siri,
3.
Siri sucks, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I hate Siri. Like, I get pissed off. Literally, this is me on the road. Siri, what is? And then she's like, says something completely random, and my family laughs at me because I start cussing at Siri. Yeah, literally, I would probably get reported as abusive
To AI.
to.
Dude, I've cursed out Google a couple of times. Usually it's Siri though. Siri, hey
Oh.
Siri.
Alexa's not Alexa. Like, I think my Alexa keeps getting hard of hearing. Like, it's like I noticed that if I turn a little bit away and I say what I used to say, it was fine. But now it's like the light doesn't even come on, like she's not thinking at all because she can't, her hearing, maybe there's dust in the microphone.
Maybe.
And maybe that's a real hearing issue.
Maybe she did what I did, pissed you off, ignored you.
Yeah, I don't get pissed off, I get even.
Oh. Snap, shots fired, shots fired. Ansel's on the prowl. Ask her weight.
Hey.
Oh, ask her what
Hey,
0 plus 0.
Hold on, let me do this. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
You're on a live right now.
I know.
She's working.
She's ignoring me
Ask
again.
Google. Ask Google.
I don't like.
Okay, Google, what's 0 plus 0?
0 plus 0 is 0.
What does Siri say?
That wasn't funny, combat.
No, Siri must say something different.
Hey Siri, what's 0 plus 0?
Hey Siri, what's 0 plus 0? She's freaking ignoring me like she always does.
Oh,
that's all good.
Oh, combat's being a smartass. Siri says something to the effect of 0 plus 0 equals 0.
Oh, that's what Google
just
said.
like as many friends as you got.
Yeah.
Snap. Seriously, Siri?
Seriously, Siri. Seriously, Sophia. That's true. I use worse language though with Siri. I mean, the seriously with my daughter is, that's one thing because
I thought combat was saying that like being funny, but I think I figured out that he's saying that it actually says that.
Oh, it does? Seriously?
Oh my God, that's bad. Adam, welcome in. What's going on?
No wonder Patty said seriously, Siri.
Seriously, Siri. Hey, it's a new podcast. Seriously, Siri.
Seriously.
We can ask Siri a bunch of questions. Hey, let's ask. Hey, Google, what is the joke of the day?
Keeps doing this. He keeps talking about Siri and then he goes right to Google.
Oh, my Siri isn't connected.
Okay,
Okay, Google, what is the joke of the day?
What's a pig's favorite karate move? A pork chop.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I'd hate to hear the joke of yesterday.
Okay, Google, what's the joke from yesterday?
He's like, what the F are you talking about, boy?
Okay, Google,
What happens
joke from yesterday.
Oh, she's just being slow.
What do you call a shoe made out of a banana? A slipper.
I'm not joking, but as soon as she said banana, a banana popped up on my screen. I am not joking. That's freaky. That's really freaky. Okay. Hey, it's been fun, everybody. Thank you to our sponsors, Seriously Sophia and Havana 33, and
Yeah.
anybody else right now?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, great Cuban food and a great kids show. Just check it out. You can watch me make a fool of myself on a daily basis almost. Eventually Mike will be in some of these videos making a fool of himself.
Yes.
But it's all worth it. It's for the better good of our kids today. So watch it even if you're an adult. You'll still laugh. It's for kids, but the videos really, yeah, they're so, yeah, you'll get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Hey, everyone, thank you so much for being here today. We are at the end of the show.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say our rope.
Almost did it. We're at the end of our rope. We can't keep the lights on. Help support the show. Send in donations. By the way, thank you so much. We want to thank our sponsors today here on Clapper. We want to thank Combat Haze 6924, who was a contributor today of the Mike and Ansel show. So thank you so much for donating the donation, generous donation. Thank you so much. And we also want to recognize Dan and Adrian for also donating tonight as well. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. And this is Iron Man Mike and Ansel Brown telling you thank you for being you. Be safe, be healthy, stay fit, rip yourself off the couch, and get consistent with your health.
And please share this podcast, video, whatever, YouTube video, whatever you want to call it.
Subscribe and follow. We appreciate you.
It is a podcast too, though, technically.
Yes, podcasts and vlog and the Mike and Ansel show. So hey, thank you.
It's just a show. Did we decide that last week?
Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah, we just call it a show.
It's on the design you created.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It actually says the show.
Yeah, it does. Why? Yeah, but not in here. We gotta get it.
All right. Oh, that's right.
Gotta get a big banner up.
Oh, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Hey, if you would like to help contribute to our banner that will be hung behind us,
We'll put your name
we'll
on.
put your name on it. But yeah, we'll need to raise. We should set a goal, a limit. Go find one. Find out what the cost is, and see if people want to contribute. Get their name on our banner.
One that size for like a square shape would probably be about,
Bigger than the flag.
yeah, probably about 150.
I think more than that, maybe
Right.
100.
Gotta remember, I'm an agency. I mean, I'm not an agency, I own an agency.
Oh, okay.
So we have vendor relationships,
Okay.
so I can get it pretty good.
All right. Well, we'll have to do a twofer. We'll get the ours and the Iron Man Mike Show podcast as well.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'll be cool. All right, everyone. Hey, thanks again for being here tonight, joining us, and much appreciate your attendance and your participation in the audience. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
All right. Catch you later. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Alrighty.
And that's a wrap.
Thanks.